All right, I'm gonna show you now the finals, the Celtics and the Warriors, right? Celtics and the Warriors, right, in the finals. Because if you go to my channel, I have that on my community. See, I posted this on my community 5 months ago, right, November the 7th. Celtics and Warriors, and the Celtics gonna repeat against the Warriors, right? And then I saw people start talking about Lakers. I just did a video that the Lakers wasn't gonna win because I'm like, whoever the Celtics play, they were gonna win regardless. See what I'm saying? Either it was the Warriors or the Lakers, but they were gonna win regardless. So I'm gonna show you this. I'm gonna show you how the Warriors are going to make it to the finals, right? I'm gonna show you how they're going to beat the Timberwolves, right? I'm not going to really show you the East because Boston is going to make it out the East, right? So I'm going to go here first. The Timberwolves and Warriors record all time, right? Warriors is at 77 and Timberwolves at 57. You see that 77, see how the Celtics, right? They won last year against Luka, number 77. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, Curry's record against the Timberwolves, he's 33 and 12. See, and so when you put in Anthony Edwards, right, on the Timberwolves, right, and you see that 81, the Warriors would be 81, and I feel like Timberwolves will win 2 games. They'll be 59. See, they're going to win the series, right? And when you put in GSW, right? Golden State Warriors. Sometimes they do 2 of them with Golden State. They move the W or keep the W. See what I'm saying? You'll see it sometimes when they be playing these games. But you see that 14, right? Steph will be 37 and 14 against the Timberwolves. See what I'm saying? I feel like Timberwolves just win 2 games against the Warriors, right? They'll pick up their 81, right? 81, Kobe's. You see what I'm saying? This is how they doing it. When you put in Warriors, right, and you see that 59, Timberwolves will be 59 wins, right? See, they're only going to win 2 games. See what I'm saying? Against the Warriors. Yeah, we're going to go to now that the Warriors will beat the Timberwolves. They'll play the Thunder. Because the Thunder is going to beat the Nuggets, right? I'm gonna show you this. Their playoff record: Nuggets is 9 and Thunder is 12. Joker's record against the Thunder is 21 and 14, and Shy's record against the Nuggets, he's 10 and 14. This is, if you really look at this guy, this is a lizard. This is the lizard guy. This is a real lizard. Yeah, this is a funny looking character, seriously. But anyway, so when you put in abbreviation for Oklahoma City Thunder, right, OKC, and you see that 16, Oklahoma City would be 16 and 11 against the Nuggets. See, so I feel like the Nuggets only win 2 games, right? And then Shy will be 14 and 16 against the Nuggets. See, he'll lose 2 games, the 16, right, OKC. And then when you put in DEN, right, the abbreviation for Denver, you see that 23. Joker will be 23 and 18 against the Thunder. See, they only win 2 games. See that 23. See what I'm saying? Denver. And then that's when, like I said, OKC will play the Warriors, right? I'm going to show you the Warriors and OKC record in the playoffs. Warriors lead 9 to 8, right? And then we go here, right? Curry's record against the Thunder, he is 4 and 3, right? And put in Shaw record against the Warriors, he is 9 and 10. See? All right. So we're gonna go here. So when you put in GSW, right, Golden State Warriors, and you see that 14, Shy will be, I feel like they'll win 2 games. He'll be 10 and 14 against the Warriors. See, they're gonna lose against the Warriors. And then when you put in GS, right, Golden State, right, and you see that 8, Curry will be 8 and 5 against the Thunder. See, and then you see that 10. Oklahoma City will be 10 and 13 against the Warriors. See, the Warriors are going to the finals, right, against the Celtics. So, all right, I'm gonna show you. Curry record against the Celtics, right? He is 4 and 2. See, and the Celtics and Warriors all-time record. Celtics at 18 and Warriors at 11. You know, and they played in the finals, right? Warriors won 4-2. You got to remember something real quick, that the Celtics, remember I showed you about that 1946 with the Celtics and the Lakers, right? The Celtics, you know what I'm saying, 1946, and then the Warriors also in 1946. You see what I'm saying? The Warriors are also in 1946. See what I'm saying? The Warriors. All right, so when you put in Boston, right, and you see that 22, Celtics will be 22 and 14 against the Warriors. See, the Warriors and the Celtics. See that 18, they already got the 18. See what I'm saying? They're going to win. They're going to repeat again 19 against the Warriors. They're going to basically get the revenge from 2022. See what I'm saying? That's what's going on. And then when you put in Boston Celtics, right, and you see that 66, Curry would be 6 and 6 against the Celtics. See, they're going to lose in the finals. He'll win, you see what I'm saying, 6 and 6, and then Tatum will be also 6 and 6 against the Warriors. See, that's 6-6. That's pretty simple, right? And then when you put in Stephen Curry, right, and you see that 73, that's going to be his finals record. You see what I'm saying? He had 6 appearances. He'll go to the finals and be at 7. And then he'll lose because he lost in 2016, 2019. Then he'll lose and he'll be 7 and 3. See, pretty simple. I'm going to show you something, though. Let me show you something else. Jason Tatum, right? You see that 66, right? He'll be 66 against the Warriors, right? And Curry will be 66, right, against the Celtics. See what I'm saying? That's how I see what's going on. All right, I'm gonna show you something. The Celtics, right? Celtics went to 23 NBA Finals appearances. See, it's gonna be 24, representing Kobe Bryant, and then they final losses at 5. Kobe won 5 rings. See, 24 and 5. It's pretty simple. And then their all-time, wins, they had 18. They'll be 19. So they'll be that 19 and 5, right? 19 and 5. You know, Boston Celtics, right? You see that 19 and 5, right? They will be 19 wins, right? With 5 losses. See, pretty simple. And that's why Jason Tatum has the same, right, numbers, 1, 5, 9, see what I'm saying, as the Celtics, right? They'll be 19 and 5. See, that's how they're gonna repeat, right? The Celtics. All right, I'm gonna show you something fascinating, right? So when you put in Curry versus Tatum, and you see that 78, right? Remember, it's the NBA started 78 years ago. See, and that's how Curry versus Tatum, right, in the finals. Now the Lakers make it next year. If they make it next year, it'll be, see, James versus Tatum, 79, then the NBA be at that 79. See what I'm saying? And the Celtics a 3-peat against the Lakers, right? They'll pick up their, let me show you, when you see that 25, the Celtics, they'll make 24 appearances this year, then 25 next year. See what I'm saying? Against the Lakers. If the Lakers make it, And then there'll be that 20th banner, see what I'm saying? They'll be at 19 and 20. See, that's how the Celtics are 3-peat. You see what I'm saying? That's what I see happening.